How do we intervene if we were to help? Where is the quality? Do you say, yes, they are good schools, or they are not so good schools?
First of all, those schools, as I said at the beginning, they are filling in a gap, which is very, very critical, giving disadvantaged children access to education. We may talk about their quality and all that, and that is where I think those who would want it to assist have an entry point. For instance, I'll give you one example. You have children who are going to a school or to a classroom with only one textbook. And these children are about 30, okay? And the textbook is only with the teacher. Even if the textbooks were 5, they will still not be enough, okay? Now, since these are private schools, the parent is expected to buy the textbooks, okay? Now, what happens here is that the Ministry of Education is one place where, or is one institution that can actually help these schools by saying that the textbooks that are being provided to the public institutions or the public schools go to all schools. I think the point here is that it's not that the infrastructure is not central. It's not that the infrastructure is not important. But the focus should not be on the infrastructure. It should be on the children. Okay? And if the children can be put together, they can be somewhere where they can be supplied with a qualified teacher who is competent. Textbooks can be taken there where they can access, and they can take them home to learn. And the reason is because you know the situation within the slum areas. Issue of land and space is no longer there. So if we talk about buildings and we talk about land and all that, the space simply is not there. So if you continue concentrating on the space, then you'll end up with no classroom or with no school. So rather than waiting, it is good to use what is there.
Let's go to Gorokosho, using your experience
Approach,
and results.
Yes.
Let's go to one school. Name it. There must be names to these schools.
Jujopenfa.
Jujopenfa.
Jujopenfa, College Jujopenfa, yes.
Describe for us that kind of school.
No.
Is there a headmaster? Is there a hierarchy? Are there teachers? And then the population of the kids who are coming to school?
Yes, yes, okay. Some of these schools have actually higher populations than even some public schools, okay? The schools have a headmaster, they have a curriculum, they follow the KIA approved curriculum, okay? They have schools in terms of the structures that we are talking about, just like the, but of course the infrastructure, the quality of those infrastructures differ. They have all those other facilities that you would find in the school. It's only that in terms of the operations, they are informal.
Who pays the teacher's salary?
Okay.
Maybe it comes from a couple of parents, and 1 month there's salary, another month there isn't.
Yes. On average, I'll tell you, on average, most of the schools charge about 200 to 300 shillings per month per child. Okay? Now, that money is then utilized by the school management to pay the teachers and also to buy the supplies. That money may not be enough. Now, what we experience in those schools is a very high teacher turnover, which then disrupts learning. With that kind of money, you may not be able to pay a teacher adequately. You may not be able to attract a trained teacher. So again, you can see the issues of quality and...
Where a teacher comes and teaches 1 month,
yes.
picks his envelope,